Alright, so I've been starting this. Oh my god, I can't breathe because that truck has no frickin' cat. Literally got stolen when my exhaust got fixed. Ridiculous. I mean, that's a different story, but I think they might have thought it was junk because I had welded it. The stock went back on after it rusted off. It was like in such bad condition that they might have thought it was honestly just a rusty welded piece of crap, but who knows? They're kind of dishonest. Whatever. I can't freaking breathe. Anyway, there's a meme. My friend posted this, said, "Why be hurtin' when you could be skirtin'?" Big sky tire, and like as someone who definitely has been depressed for, and who's somebody who loves power sports and stuff like that. I wish I had a tripod so I could put this phone down. I've been starting this snowmobile. It had sat for years and years, sort of getting abandoned, and I was trying to like fix it, and finally just paid someone to fix it. But because it was sitting for so many years, uh, anyway, long story short, I bought a new battery for it, and basically it's good to start it every day because, or at least like once a week, you know. So I'm getting quite a collection of machines here because they make me happy. They're one of the few things that make me happy. I've got my 2000 Toyota pickup, and I've got a dirt bike, same year dirt bike actually, that I actually just also repaired and got going for the first time. But anyway, been learning a lot about batteries. They are expensive now, and sometimes when the machine, see, this got sat for half the summer with the new battery in it, and the battery was already drained, brand new battery. And once it gets drained, it starts becoming ruined. So now I have to disconnect it, but anyway, I'm rambling. I guess I have ADHD, I just found out. But the point is, oh yeah, this is point in case of ADHD. Here's another random tangent. I got some carbon activated air filter and I cut a piece and put it in here because the original air filter was missing. So this thing's breathing like very nice pure air right now. Fucking carbon activated air filter. This thing's spoiled, dude. My dog did this to the seat. There was one little hole right here that like a creature had dug, and of course my dog had to tear apart the entire seat. So that sucks, but I'm just gonna get some foam and cut it roughly into the correct shape and glue it in there and it'll be fine. I'll put a seat cover on it. Anyway, proving I have ADD. Whole point is, I love how this thing sounds when it starts up. It makes me so happy how good this is running now. Just revving this thing up makes me so happy. It's just because, oh my god, it sounds so good. A good running engine makes me so happy. And I'm not talking about like a consumer engine, because they're like very restricted and not very high performance. The sound of those doesn't make me happy. But the sound of a performance engine that you can tell is running good, that's what makes me happy. So I'm trying to find a place to put my phone here. I'm gonna have to put it sideways so you can. Is it gonna balance on top of this tree stump? Oh, if I put a stick behind it, it might think I'm touching the screen. Is it gonna work? I need to get a vacuum cleaner. Okay, here we go. Listen to how good this thing sounds. Oh, it's dead. Didn't put the charger on it. Is it out of gas? Must be out of gas. Yeah, it's out of gas. Wow. That's crazy. I just put in like half a gallon the other day. Shit. Well, never mind that video, huh? was ridiculous. I hit the kill switch and I thought I ran out of gas. Thing, dude. It's not even that fast in the world of snowmobiles, but dude, it's fucking fast for me. Get up to 60 miles an hour in about 2 seconds. Got to get it hot, get all the animals out of it. The longer this thing sits without running and getting hot, the more animals make their homes in it. And if you put a cover on it, it encourages the mice because it's like an even better shelter. So but yeah, that battery was literally sitting for like 1 day hooked up and it's already dead. So I already lost more life of my brand new battery, but it's gonna die. It's idling so low. It might just be warmed up for the first time since I've been starting it down here. It's not hot here. That's a nice idle. Of course it'll be a little different in the winter with the cold air. I'm not sure how that'll affect it actually. I actually don't know if that'll make a difference. I think it will. Can't wait to ride this thing. I was riding my dirt bike a little bit, but it's so loud and it's hard to start. It needs like a new piston. So the oil light has been going on and off. The more I ride it, the more the oil light goes off. But I put mixed gas in it anyway, you know. So it doesn't really matter. There's the oil tank right there. It's more than half full. About half full, a little more than half full. These are the original spare spark plugs that came with it. They're getting a little crusty. I should take them out and clean them and make sure they still work. But yeah, I love this thing. Yeah, see, it doesn't really smoke once it's warmed up. It burns the oil better. The mix burns better. I need to start pulling this thing back. It's gonna keep driving forward too far on this. This used to be like back here. But what I'm gonna do is stick something up under the back end to lift the track off the ground, because then you can rev it up as much as you want and really let her rip. So yeah, makes me happy, at least for like 5 minutes every day, you know, revving this thing up. Love it. I don't know why I didn't disconnect the battery the other day when I was done. Must have forgotten, or maybe I was planning on putting the trickle charger on it. I just got a new trickle charger because after seeing how much new battery prices have increased over the last couple of years, I've learned a lot about keeping the batteries you have in good shape. And basically, I don't want to ground anything by mistake with that screwdriver. Basically, when a battery is fully charged, it's good. And then if a battery has any, if the battery is discharged at all, like a standard lead acid battery, once they're not 100% charged, they actually are being damaged. And the less charged they are, the faster they're becoming damaged. So if you have a discharged battery for long enough, the battery will be no good anymore. So I went and got, it was actually kind of stressful because there's so many options and it's hard to say what's good and what's not. But this worked out pretty good. I didn't get the cheapest one. I got like the next to cheapest one, sort of. The recommended one. The recommended stuff on Amazon I found to be pretty good. I found it to not really be like a marketing thing. Like some people would suspect, obviously, for good reasons. But it's tough, you know, when there's 1,000 different versions of something and they're all slightly different and you're wondering which is the best one to buy. The cheapest ones start around $10 to $13. And I think this was about double at like $24 or so. But it does so much. The cheapest one basically just puts out 13 volts and that's it. It's like a little wall adapter. But this one, it does standard battery. This Android is so bad at focusing. Standard battery, AGM gel battery. That's like I don't know, like aqueous glass matte or whatever. That's like a, you know, like a backup PC power supply battery. That's AGM gel. Wet and AGM gel. Should I go into a tangent about this or not? Then there's motorcycle trickle and repair. And then you can see the waveform on the left side of all the stages. The first stage is like alternating current, desulfization, whatever. Like when your battery is discharged, it becomes sulfurated or whatever. And this desulfurates the plates. Then it has like constant current charging, then constant voltage charging, and then, I don't know, it's got all these fancy stages to like make your battery charge better, which is not necessary. The reason I bought it really was for the motorcycle trickle charge function, because our existing battery charger, the trickle charger, it would turn off. It had like, once the battery was fully charged, it would just turn off. And that doesn't work for me because like around here in the winter, like with the plow trucks and stuff, we need to keep them, and the tractor, like if they're not 100% charged all the time, it's going to be a problem. Like you have to jump start things and like middle of winter, it's freezing and there's snow and ice and you're trying to freaking jump start these pieces of garbage, you know, it gets pretty stressful. So if the batteries are all just 100% ready to go, it really makes things a lot easier. So that's the main reason I bought it, was the trickle charge function. And it does seem to work pretty well. But after doing some more research, I actually figured out, I think I can design my own trickle charger for a lot less money. Not a lot less, but like, basically what I found out is, depending on so let me show you how this works. So it's set on motorcycle trickle, which is good for just keeping a battery that's mostly good and charged up, just fully charged all the time, and keep it from sulfating. So now that that mode's chosen, I'll put the leads on. And now, look at that. See, it's down to 20%. See, DFS, D for whatever. See, it almost jumped up to 60 because the battery was basically just freshly drained.